Hi, it's Paris from EpicReviewGuys, and if you haven't got your Christmas lights up yet, like some people, this might help you out. These are solar-powered LED strings of lights that you can use as Christmas lights anywhere there's sun.
Epic Review Guys.
Now, I found these over at Fry's. They were in the As Seen on TV aisle, although they're not really an As Seen on TV item. It's a 25-foot long string of 50 lights. Goes for about $13, and I'll put a link to it down below this video if you'd like to check it out online. This is perfect for having lights somewhere in your yard that you otherwise might not be able to. They will stay on steady, or you can set them to flash. The question is, how much light do you need to charge them up? Because again, if you're using them as Christmas lights, it's winter, and so the sun's not very high in the sky. And then how long do they stay on at night once you've charged them? These come in different colors. I have a blue set and a white set, and we've switched over most of our outdoor lights here at the house to LED, so we like the look of that. These look a little smaller than the ones we're currently using. And lots of extra hardware. Okay, and the instructions. So this is the size of the solar panel, and I'm guessing this must have the battery in it that stores the charge. Now, of course, you're going to have to put this somewhere where you can't just let it hang from a tree, I don't think. It needs to be pointed towards the sun. Here you can see the string of 50 LED bulbs. These look a little smaller to me than the ones that we have on our string of lights that we hang outside. But I'm going to be doing some decorating today and tomorrow, and so these will have a chance to be up next to some of our regular LED lights, and I'll be able to compare them. And I'll do part 2 of this video basically in a couple days' time when I can see how bright these get and how long they stay lit up after a day in the sun. Here are the solar cells that do the charging, and in this case is the battery that holds the charge. There's also a light sensor because you don't want the lights going during the daytime. It would use up all of the accumulated electricity. So there's a light sensor that turns them on when it gets dark, turns them off at dusk, if they're still going when you get to dusk, I would guess. On the back of this, there are a couple knobs, one for on-off and one for mode. I think the modes are to keep the lights on steady or to have them flash. And the inclusion of these 2 pieces is telling me they would like me to set up that solar charging piece in the ground, pointing at where the sun is brightest. I'll see if I can manage that and still get the lights set up where I want them. I read through the brief instructions. One thing that has me a little bit concerned is you're supposed to charge them for 2 days before you turn them on. And once you've done that, 2 full days of charging, then you may get 8 hours of nighttime lighting. Now, I don't need them on for 8 hours after it gets dark out. That'd be like 2 in the morning. It gets dark around 6 o'clock. So I'm thinking if that means it will do 4 hours of illumination for a day's worth of charging, that's not too bad. That would have the lights stay on from about 6 to 9 or 10 at night. I'd be satisfied with that. So there's nothing left to do other than to go get on with what I've been putting off, which is going and putting up all the lights on the house. I'm thinking I can put one of these out by our mailbox, which we've never been able to light up before because it'd be too long a run to run extension cords over there. So that's an interesting idea. And I just wanted to show you before setting it up. This is with the stake in it. This is the piece that you slide the solar panels onto. You can change the angle. So you want to get it pointed right where it will catch as much sunlight during the day as possible, and preferably when the sun is highest in the sky. I've set up the blue string of LEDs out here by the mailbox. There's the solar charger. Not catching a whole lot of sun, but some. And here is the mailbox. Now, of course, we won't really know how this looks until nighttime. If you're thinking my mailbox seems to be tipping at an odd angle, well, it's been mistaken as a baseball too many summer nights by teenagers, so we just leave it like that. And it doesn't seem like it's stretched too far for 25 feet. I'm thinking that also includes the several feet of wire that have no lights on it that go over to the solar panel. And for the string of white lights, decided to try something different, stretch it out and show how long it is here with this tree swing we have in the front yard. For this set, the solar cell is mounted in the tree here, sort of just laying there actually, to catch some sun. Since it's not angled quite as efficiently as the one on the ground, I'm not sure how good a job it will do of charging up the lights, but we'll find out in a day or 2. This run starts at the top of the swing, down the chain, under the seat, up the chain on the other side, and then back across the branch. So that's it for part 1 of this solar-powered LED string lights review. Really can't do anything now, but wait a couple days and see. Now, to be fair, they don't advertise on the box that these can be Christmas lights. I just thought when I saw them, hey, wouldn't it be cool if they made good Christmas lights, because you can put them up anywhere. You don't need to worry about running extension cords or having a power outlet nearby. So now it's time for me to ho 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 and heave myself up into the attic and dig around looking for the bins that have the Christmas lights and the Christmas decorations, and try to get them down that tiny little ladder they make that goes up into attics these days. And I will put those lights up so that when I do the comparison review, I guess that'll be 2 nights from now, I can show you our standard plug-in LED string lights compared to these solar powered lights. So be sure to check back in 2 days, see how these really worked as Christmas lights.
Shopping is easy when you know what to buy. At EpicReviewGuys, a gift of a try. What does the fox buy? Nobody knows, but before he goes shopping, he watches our video.